Hi guys, this is me, the Nubian Trekker again. The aim of my channel is to take you along with me on my many adventures. Let's discover the world together. Today I am taking my first ever trip to Mozambique. Come along with me and let's discover Mozambique together. So this is my first trip to Mozambique. I told you, you don't have to travel expensively. You can use the cheapest way to travel to wherever you're going to. And follow me on this trip. I intend to spend less than $200 on this trip. To stay within my budget, I decided that traveling by bus was the best way. If I had taken a flight, it would have cost me to fly to Maputo over 2,500 rand, which is way over $100. And I took the bus, which was only going to cost me 550 rand, which was well within my budget. When you ask a lot of people why they don't travel, they'll tell you that traveling is expensive and they cannot afford it. But I am here to prove to you that you can actually travel around your environment and it's not that expensive. You just have to make a plan. So my plan was to keep this particular trip to Mozambique, and I was going to spend 7 days in Mozambique under $200. So I have lived in South Africa for almost 20 something years, and I have never visited any of the surrounding countries in Southern Africa. So I have decided that I would do that in the next 8 to 10 months. So this is my adventure to the SADC countries. Why did I not visit these countries? Well, then I didn't have the South African citizenship. So if I had to go to any of these countries, I would have to queue up for a visa. And I was infuriated because going to Europe, I queue up for a visa. Going to the US or North America or South America, I always queue up for the visa. Going to Asia, I queue up for the visa. But why would I queue up to go to an African country when we are all on the same continent and wait for a visa? That used to not sit very well with me. So I said to myself, I would not go until I could go there without having to get a visa. That is why I hadn't gone to any of the SADC countries. So in the last 5 years or so, I have had the opportunity of naturalization. So come with me as we go through this. So apparently I have to go from where I am to Maputo area to stamp my passport as well. So while we walk, our bus goes ahead of us. It's kind of funny that we have to walk almost 500 meters, almost a kilometer, to get our Mozambique stamp on our passport. But I guess it's an experience that we have to deal with. So I'm taking it in my stride. So guys, I just crossed into Mozambique at the border point, and I'm going there to stamp my passport. So I'm done with my stamping of passport entry into Mozambique, and I'm gonna proceed back to the bus and then continue with my journey. Let me share some quick facts about Mozambique. Mozambique is a country in southeastern Africa and its capital is Maputo. It gained independence from Portugal in 1975. Its official language is Portuguese. Mozambique has a long coastline on the Indian Ocean. It is rich in natural resources and has a tropical climate. It borders several countries including Tanzania, Malawi, and South Africa. So we arrived in Maputo at 6 o'clock in the morning since I took the overnight bus. My host was waiting for me at the bus station and he'll be offering me free accommodation for the next 7 days. A shout out to Ted Dube. This would have been a challenge without your kind offer to play host. The journey took 9 hours from Johannesburg Park Station to Maputo. If I were to fly down from Johannesburg to Maputo, it would have taken an hour to get there by flight. But I would not have been able to achieve my purpose, which was to travel by the cheapest way possible. The level of comfort for me was not the best because of my long legs, but I made the most of the situation. Note to self, when you come to Maputo, be ready to walk a lot because walking seems to be a healthy lifestyle here and people are not afraid of walking. One of the first things you do when you travel to any country is you will always have to think about communications first. So since we don't have any cell phone that allows you to automatically use it in any country without paying huge roaming charges, so the first thing you do is you need to locate where you can buy a SIM card that you can use. Now my problem is, if you look at this now, it's in Portuguese and I don't know what they're saying here, but I'm just going to say accept. There you go, I've accepted. So let's see if it's going to work. Okay, I'm seeing Mobitel come up. So it means that it's probably going to work. Okay, and we are yes. I have no clue, but I'm gonna figure it out. My friend and host here will tell me what to do and how to do it. And yeah, so when you come in, first of all, try to get a SIM card in Mozambique, because then you can have data and you can be able to make calls. And for some of you who are using WhatsApp like I do, definitely you need data. You can't do anything without data. So this is important. So yeah. And I'm told that the data charges are a lot cheaper here than back in South Africa. I'll figure that out when I do the comparison. So yeah, I have a SIM card now. And I'm going to keep this SIM card in perpetuity so that whenever I come here, I don't have to go through this all over again. This is my walk through the streets of Maputo. Mesmerizing sunset of Maputo over the lagoon, and I'm on an evening walk. I'm happy to be in Maputo and taking in the sights by the side of the ocean. This is kind of like the walkway in Cape Town or even in Durban. Yeah, so it's pretty like the same. Kind of looks good. Share. Well, this brings us to the end of part 1 of my trip to Maputo, Mozambique on a budget of less than $200. I am looking forward to sharing with you my Maputo experience in episodes 2 to 4 of this video series. In the meantime, please like, share and subscribe to my channel so that I can be encouraged to continue with my storytelling. Thank you.